Hello everyone, welcome back to the darkest dungeon. Hopefully this works out. I know that there have been some like frame issues and all that stuff in previous episodes. I'm hoping that doesn't happen. I'm still currently experimenting with that, so if it does happen for the next couple of episodes, I do apologize. Now, last time we ended up, killing the miller. He died. Now we have all these infinite missions to do. Yay! Downside. We need money something fierce. So, since we need money something fierce, do we actually have like low enough level units that we can go into a low enough level place that we can maybe even do something in the Warrens? The answer is yes. We can even do a long mission that gets us some crests, something we're actually low on for once. And a damage ring versus humans? Why not? Look, it's money, it's crests, it's an apprentice level mission, it's easy enough to do, and it's fairly easy to deal with, I think. We bring along Vivi, who's our newest plague doctor, as far as I can tell. We're going to swap around some of these spells, naturally. I would hope to think that we're not going to be going for a lot of plague in this particular instance, but you get the idea. Should be fine. Fine. We're going to go ahead and grab Dufay, in case if he wigs out. You know what? I don't suppose much of that matters all that much. We're gonna go ahead and actually get the extra bleed as well as suffer, and that will make this guy our main healer. Hilariously enough, so long as he sits in the second row there. I think that for our... Actually, no, wait. We should make you a DPS character. Can we, or is Clarion already a better DPS character? Nope. Nope. Dufay is the better DPS character, just barely. With that said, then, just quickly swap things around so that way we've got some options. Yeah, this ought to do. Keep him right in the front. Put Colin Bell in there right in the front, which is fine. Admittedly, the more stab forward stuff, the better we got, everything going on here. We're not going to get a lot of blight going on, so everything that's not blight would be better for us. Yep, that all works. I think you can work relatively well in the first 3 rows. Yep, you work relatively well in the first 3 rows. You're fine. And then finally, in the back row, Mountcell. Baby, with the slow reflexes, the flawed release, and oh my god. Just everything's bad here. We're going to go ahead and change that by just making you the healer as a result. That should be fine. The burning and suffering cannot be shared. I hate everything about this. Swap you two then. Mountcell can be our healer. How about them apples? See? Look at that. I just solved everything. With that in mind. Poof, poof. Really, this is weird. We have one too many of these guys in a low level. Like really, we have too many. Clarion, have we put any money into you? Not seemingly. How about Dufay? Dufay, sort of seemingly. We have a bunch of level 2 skills in here. So I think that Clarion, sir, look, you seem fine enough. But I think you've got to go.
Another soul battered and broken.
In your
like a spent torch.
In your stead, we'll bring along maybe another highwayman. I think it's about time that we brought in some more DPS. And I'm looking at this and I'm thinking that's a potential option right there. Do we have a higher level highwayman somewhere in here? No. We do have an apprentice leper. And a leper that actually has a decent number of different already improved skills. It would make this mission easy. How about Hui? Should we bring Hui? Yeah. Hui is actually solid. Yeah, I think we're going to hire Hui.
Elusive, evasive, persistent.
Righteous traits for a rogue. Ooh. Give me Hui instead. There we go. So right now we've got this really highly mobile kind of group that works very well in one situation only. I wonder if it'll work for us. Vivi's not going to be all that helpful in the back, I don't think. Is there anybody else we can bring along with us? Well, I mean, Mountcell, right? There we go. That solves a lot of problems. So the front 3 just do their shit. The healer in the back will hopefully do their shit. And as a result, everybody does their shit. Should be good. Should be a good time. And then we can go ahead and rejig the party as we need to be able to get our super heals later on down the line. Okay. I don't know why I'm overthinking this as much as I am. I have done these missions before. They're not hard to do. They're not very difficult. It just requires a little bit of brains, and we should be fine. So if in position 1, deal 25% damage. That's going to be fairly strong on our highwaymen. Let's see. Move resistant +2 speed is literally just good for us. Prot and stress does not bother me. Okay, highwaymen. The brawler glove is kind of great, except for the minus speed and the minus 6% crit. That puts him down to neutral crit, though. Like, that's totally viable. Ooh. I forgot you have a shameful locket here as well. Yeah, that's a thing. Let's see, melee skills, a little bit more crit chance, more bleed skill chance, a little bit less on the speed front. You know what? That'll actually be helpful in this case. Sure, give me more crit on melee attacks, which you do have a few, so that should be good. As for our abomination, speed, damage, sounds good. Just give him, I don't know. Honestly, we could give him all kinds of things. It'd be fine. We're up against... We're up against a bunch of pigs, so blight resist might be a good idea. Oh, or just stun skill chance. Yeah, give him double locks. That should be fine. Now, as for you, do we have a healing hood? I thought that we did. Minus 20% healing skills, plus 33% healing skills, but minus a lot less bleeding chance. Hey, wait a minute. That's exactly what we wanted. And I guess we could just give him the Chirurgeon's Charm as well. Perfect. So we now currently have plus like almost 50% healing. That could be handy. It might work. We'll have to see whether or not that actually works out for us in this mission, but I think we'll be okay. To make it through this, it's a long mission. 2 stacks of food would be ideal. 2 shovels, 1 big stack of torches. I said 2 shovels, thank you. 1 of those keys should be fine. But I'll bring 2. And honestly, a few anti-venoms will be a very happy time for us. I don't think that we're going to need much else. So let's embark. I want to try to keep this pretty lean in terms of the resources that we want to bring with us. Reason being, again, we're low on money. We could use the dough. Getting more dough means not spending the dough. That's just how capitalism works. And if there's one thing this game is, it's capitalist. Bunch of pigs. So let's go ahead and kill all the pigs in the warrens. That's a segue. It's not violent at all. Darkest Dungeon's one of those games that, I mean, you really do have to like the loop, don't you, eh? It's a good thing I do like the loop, but I gotta wonder.
They breed quickly down there in the dark. But perhaps we can slay them even faster.
So I've currently got my setup in such a way that I can't really see what's going on. Which is a problem, I'll be the first one to tell you. But in order to get this to record the way I've got it right now, I've got a sliver on the bottom of the screen that I just can't see. So you're gonna have to just bear with me if I miss something that's on the bottom of the screen. So 100% of room battles means that we do have to visit potentially every single room on the board. I think the best way to do that would be to just head right to start off with. If we get any lucky scouts on this next room, that would be dope, but I don't think that's going to happen. I also just realized our entire team makeup is yellow. Weird. Maddening Wine, that's fine as fine can be in this particular case. You definitely should try just reducing your own stress at this point, honestly.
Compassion is a rarity in the fevered pitch of
Now,
battle.
you, on the other hand, can do some nasty crap. I would like you to be able to just kill somebody, but let's see. You can bring somebody to the front, it'll deal them some damage. And I'm beginning to notice that there's some frame slowdown, so I do apologize. Honestly, we just pierce at this point. Hopefully get a kill, which we did, which is good. Now, is there a way to get this to stop being quite so framey? Let's see. What happens if I do this? No. How about this? That seems to have helped a little bit. We're getting there. How about this? That got rid of it entirely. That's unfortunate. There we go. That seems to have solved something. Okay. We will figure out what happened right there. I'm not sure what could possibly have happened, but that's fine. We're going to move backwards, let our highwaymen get a little bit closer. Pre-digestion. Feels bad, man. I don't mind getting a little bit blighted here, though. It's one thing that we can't handle. We're going to go ahead and use our anti-venom. Look at that. We actually did a thing. I think it's also worth our try to go ahead and open veins here. But yeah, go in for the stab. Ooh, the very nice crit. Gotta love it. Which gives him a +2 speed bonus. Nasty. Gather the blood. You know what? If you're going to hit anybody with the Crimson Curse, that guy's fine. Glad that you didn't, though. Absolutely continue to super pierce them in the face, I think. Yeah, armor piercing's pretty great against those guys. You can just sit in the back and continue to heal yourself and get rid of some stress, because right now the front 3 people are talking. Open vein. A little bit of bleed here isn't going to hurt us, anyway. Definitely hurts them. 4. Please don't do it to him. Thank you for dying. But no Crimson Curse, please. Thank you. As far as I can tell, that's good. Now, I also noticed that the frames are back, unfortunately. Sorry about that, everybody.
Triumphant pride precipitates
a dizzying fall. Okay, Bleedstone. My skill chance, all that stuff, whatever. That's good. That's fine. Game. And also OBS. What are you doing? Are you trying to record twice or something? Is that a thing? Just gonna... I'm sorry about this back the napkin inside baseball kind of nonsense, by the way. I don't know what's going on. It must be something in the internal settings that I'm just missing out on right now, but it's fine. We didn't find anything except for a map there. Map is very handy. If it's big enough, it is big enough. And unfortunately, we got a lot of room battles there and across the board. So yeah, we're gonna go probably like all the way around, which is fine. That doesn't bother me. And it's still a bit framey. Okay, so this episode's just going to be a bit framey. I apologize for this in advance. Rack of Blades. Requires bandages to get through all this nonsense. So I think we ignore it. We're going to start off this next fight. This should be a relatively simple fight, as long as we don't get surprised. And we forgot to put everybody back where they belonged. That feels bad, man. I think we're just going to swap normally. You can go ahead and expose this dude, which leaves him within kill range. We can just open a vein. Now we have to point blank shot if we're going to do anything, or open a vein on this guy. Feels bad. Might as well. It's unfortunate we're not going to get any kills here, which is awful, but we'll make do, I think. Vomit. That's not good. But at least he's within range of actually doing stuff now. Ren for the old gods. You're going to hit a dude who does not have riposte attached to him right yet. And now is bleeding. That's bad. Drums debilitation. Does not bother me. And ball and chain. From across the freaking map. But he misses, so I don't care. Next round. Manacles, get the kill. Thank you. Next. Drums of Doom. Uh-oh. Is this the one that inflicts horror? It just stresses people out in general. Okay, that's fine. I suggest that we expose this bad boy, or we could pierce him and maybe get a kill. Yeah, the guaranteed kill is nice here. We even rolled low and did well. Ren for the old gods? I'd really wish you didn't. If I'm being honest with you, that's kind of shitty of you, game. A little bit of bleed. We don't have any bandages to deal with that bleed, so we're going to have to just, you know, attack like a normal person. The other option is we could go for a pistol shot and try to do some real damage to the guy in the back, but it's probably better for us to try to kill this guy in the front. Can you use Suffer on this guy to get rid of the bleed just entirely? Thank you. Much appreciated. Alright, now what? Puncture this guy, bring him forward. Good stuff. Now, you can manacle him, which would be sick if it stunned him, which it should. I think it's pretty much a 100% chance to do so in this case. Nice little bit of healing there. We can open a vein. We can also just riposte and kill that way as well. Perfect.
Give them no quarter.
Now, definitely continue to reclaim our highwaymen. Make sure that their HP is nice and happy and healthy and all that good stuff. Manacles, get the kill.
Continue the onslaught. Destroy.
I believe in this team. I sincerely do. Hey, we got a journal page. Let's see what it says. Hey, did you know that he became Vengeance? Ay, open it up. It's trapped. But you know what? He's the one guy that could probably handle being trapped, so it's fine. Okay, we don't need this journal page. It can go to heck. And, first room fight, easy enough. Are we in the default party order? We're not. We are now. But, yeah, all things considered, could be worse. Okay, look. This is the time to get greedy. If any time's the time to get greedy, we're about as healthy as we can be. It's the beginning of the mission. Here, hold on. Let's go backwards just a second. Into the door, please. I've got an idea. Use the firewood. Full feast. Get that full heal up. I've got an idea. Okay, so what do you have? Psych up. Self-only plus 25% damage. And it stresses people out. If they're religious. Only one of them is, and he can handle it. I think that's well worth it. What have you got? Plus 10 dodge, plus 2 speed, plus a bunch of damage and accuracy to melee skills. That scares the crap out of me, and I love it. Sandstorm can't be marked. All enemies have armor piercing. You know, I think Psych Up we definitely do. I think Unparalleled Finesse is a good idea in this case as well. And then what do you have? Nothing that's party-wide. Do you have anything else that's party-wide? Nah, you have a thing that gives you plus 4 speed. You know what, that's actually handy for us? Let's go with the quickening. And then, Sandstorm. And let's make the Highwayman unmarkable? Nah. Encourage. Reduce his stress a little bit. He's gonna get stressed as time goes on, so this is about as good as good gets. If we get ambushed, I'm gonna be mad. No ambush. Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna fight a Shambler. It's right here. We got a bunch of level 1 characters to do it. We've never done it before. It's time. It's easier if you squint. Okay, you know what? Don't worry about it, guys. This guy is gonna be a piece of cake. The fact that we are surprised doesn't bother me. You get to transform now. I know it stressed out everybody else, but you're fine now. Move forward. I suggest that you expose and move backwards to move the other guy forwards one. He resisted all the debuffs, though. Duelist Advance in this case doesn't do much. Do you have anything to use in the back row? Punctured works, sort of. I think in our case it might be better to use the pistol shot just to do a little bit of extra damage. And finally our Flagellant. Flagellant, move backwards. Obdurus Advancement. Ow. Oh, hello, friends. Good bleed resist. Alright, now that we're in the front, rake people, please. Ooh, got that nice little rake damage going on in there. Plus a little bit of extra bonus damage off of getting some kills. I think in our case, it's well worth going for the Pierce. Does he have Prot? He does. So Pierce is well worth our time and effort. You can actually just get rid of this bleed from him. And have marked yourself, which is fine. Duelist Advance. This is good. So the problem with this guy is that he likes to shuffle your team up a lot. And we've got a very good team for dealing with that. Blight. Interesting setup. We can go for another rake here. Oh, the Abomination. Yes, please. Like this is single-handedly winning us, this one. I think that Abominations might be a little strong. I bleed. You know what, don't even worry about it, my dude. Bleeding's fine. Go ahead and heal your friend up. Alright, now I suggest that you continue to use Duelist Advance. Or we can just hit him with an Open Vein. We actually have a decent chance with Open Vein to do some real damage. But Duelist Advance might be better for us. If we can get to the front, we can go ahead and start using some point-blank shots. Ooh, okay, a little bit of blight damage. It's never a bad thing, I guess. Ugh. Okay, so our Abomination goes first here, I believe. We can't rake this time. Let's go ahead and try smashing one in the face. We did so. That was easy enough. We need our Shield Breaker to pull backwards. Clapper Claw. Please no. Nice. Retaliation attack, but that stress is something else. Okay. I think in our case, since we know the Clapper Claw isn't gonna go again, It might be worth our time to just stab this guy in the face, and if we get a good enough crit, we can just get a kill. Oh yeah, no, the Shambler is actually toasted though. Duelist advance, not dead, is at 3, am upset. Remove that blight from him. Put yourself in a precarious situation, watch what happens. Obdurus advancement. You are now dead.
It could be dismissed as a fever dream.
There's still one of them alive. What is this? Clapper Claw? No! How are you still alive? A little bit of stress there. He's a little wounded, but I don't think that matters all that much. Slam the corpse to death, please. Okay, look. This is the world's easiest open vein. Thank you.
These nightmarish creatures can be felled. They can be beaten.
That was sick. Now, we are low on light. That's a problem. But that's a hell of a trinket. So, let's see. Plus 20% virtue chance, plus 8% death blow resist. Huh. I could see this being helpful on one friend in particular, actually. Yeah, let's swap the two around. We're gonna definitely bring the Chirurgeon's Charm home with us. Wait a minute, I don't think that you actually have the chance to be virtuous. You know what, don't worry about it too much. Pop one of those. You're only gonna take 2 more points of damage. That doesn't bother me all that much. You know what? We'll go through a couple of dark light fights. This ought to be interesting loot-wise. Please don't surprise me. You did not surprise me. Good stuff. Okay, expose this dude. Now, we have one of 2 options. We're going to definitely transform. That's the option that we're doing. I know it's bad for everybody else, but this is about as good as it gets for me. We can go for Rage, maybe get a kill. And by maybe get a kill, I mean absolutely murder a dude. Yeah, the Abomination's insane. I love this. Blanket Fire. You're doing this a little early. I kind of hate this. I wish I had the chance to riposte you first. Now, speaking of riposte, go for it. It's not enough to get a kill. Not even close. But with riposte on, maybe we got something going on. Point blank shot. Oh! Ow! That hurt. Heal him, please. Now this little combo just went to party. Like, that was fantastic. They're both up to a really good amount of HP. We could rake. I think it's worth a rage, though. Oh my god. We're murdering these folks. We could expose again. I don't think it's worth it. I think instead... Oh, this forward and back nonsense is going to drive me wild. You know what? We do expose. And you can go ahead and start reclaiming people. You bled yourself. How did you do that? You fool. Absolutely duelist advance. Punishment. You know what? You're attacking the right dude for punishment, honestly. He's looking to get it. He really actually wants that. Do you move forward? No. Rake him. Get that extra little bit of damage in there. That little bit of buff is going to help a bunch. Puncture him. Which does add a nice speed debuff, actually, now that I think about it. Point blank shot. That's the good stuff. Okay, Swordsman's Crest. I know that we already have one, so that's not a big deal for us, but get the idea. We're in a bit of a weird situation right now. I think in this next fight, we're going to take it real easy. And we're going to get our main man here to stun most of the time. The other options, we could try to blight them. But blight... Let's see. You currently have a 120% chance. Plus 20 is 140. Actually, this blight works just fine. And for 3 points per round, that's not terrible. Let's give it a shot. So that should blight both of them, no problem. Also reduces their blight resist by a great deal. Then we armor pierce and murder this friend? Never mind. That's bad luck. He should have died. I'm not going to take it too badly on this front. That's fine by me. I don't mind having that go the way that it went. But we are going to need to kill him now. Please hit him. Thank you. Much appreciated. You're now in a good position to get some seriously good stuff going on with point blank shot. Vomit. Please don't. He did. That was rude. No diseases, though. And wigging out time. What does he have? He's gone masochistic. Okay, well, this is bright and early in the mission. That's fine.
Those who covet injury find it in no short supply.
So, might as well just continue to restore people whenever we get the chance. Butcher's Cut. I should have not used the ability I did earlier. Oh well. That little bit of stress relief isn't going to come at, you know, a cost or anything. I'll be fine. Please manacle him. Should kill him. Yeah, he's dead now. That's good. So, what's next? We gotta kill this guy in the back. Nothing a little puncture can't save, honestly. 32? That is a hell of a hit. Okay, so that little puncture's gonna bring him right up to the front, make it very easy to kill. Yeah, remove that mark from him. Thank you. You can just get a shot on him if you wanted, or, here's another idea, stab him. Good stuff. It's not like this team is bad, but there's a couple of moments where it's a bit clunky.
This is how a life is taken.
Butcher's Cut. Are you dare? Yeah, stun him. No problem there. Absolutely no issues on that front. And then shoot him in the face. No problem there either. Okay. I am a little freaked out with how hard this is going.
So clearly in view.
Or is it merely a trick of the light?
Trick of the light?
Jade and 4 crests. The 4 crests are sort of worth it, more so than a bleed stone, honestly, so we're gonna go ahead and grab those. The Jade, honestly, probably worth more than the Crusader's crest. Okay, at this point, have we lost our camping buffs yet? Not yet. We've got one more fight to go if we really want to make that work out for us. In this case, though, I'm going to pop some torches. Like, just 2. Okay? I've had enough of the really hard fights. Slightly less hard fights would be great for a second or two. Alright, you're in a great position. Go ahead and bile 2 of them up. That puts 2 of them within a very weak area. I think we're going to go in and Pierce. Look, Pierce can get a kill. Thank you. Because Pierce gets rid of armor, and they just are largely surviving based off of their armor alone. Open Vein will help get a kill here. You've made yourself marked. I don't approve, but okay, that's fine. He died hardcore. His corpse is bleeding for 5 damage a turn. That's fine. Now, you could use a variety of different things here. Get rid of his marked target, though. That should be better for us. Hook where it hurts. You're attacking the Abomination of all people. Doesn't bother me that much. The Abomination can tank it. He's got the ability to. But still. Armor Pierce. No problems. Survival Guide. I've got to assume we've already taken that before. We don't have room for gold. Like, that's not good. You know what? We don't have room for gold. That's a problem. Bring along the like toss out the anti-venom. That's not going to be as helpful for us as it looks. Grab a torch. What does it have for us? A torch and 4 crests. That's pretty sick. Please just get into the room. And it's a bunch of freaking bugs. Okay, so the bugs are annoying, but, you know, we know how to deal with them. Manacles are great, since the stun always works on those little bugs. A heal here would not be against the law. Good crit, too. Like, gotta be happy about that one. We can pierce the guy in the back. If we get lucky, that kills him. It worked. These mosquitoes are the first ones that need to go. Guaranteed. Now, you're in riposte mode. It is time. Gather the blood? No. How dare you attack Hui? Don't attack Hui with that attack. It's very rude. Still no curse. We're very lucky. Alright, I don't think a stun actually does all that much for us here. But we're going to try to do it anyway, since it's a, you know, single target damage at the very least. And if it does, no, it's literally no chance of stunning. But, you know, we had to try at least once. Okay, good little hit there. You need to just... no. Don't say those things. Open a vein. Oh, the sweet crit. That was sick. And there's our extra fight done. Now, here's the problem with all this.
Foolish horrors.
We don't need the blood. Here's the problem with all this. We've gone through, like, maybe a couple of the room fights. We could use room. Like, already. That's disgusting. Let's get... you know what? We'll go a little further first. Yeah, I'm not going to worry about that. I'm not going to worry about that. Curio, it can go heck itself. Hunger. Excuse me. Apparently also sickness. Yeah, we're going to go ahead and eat. That's why we brought food. I remember that's why we should have brought medicinal herbs as well, but that's fine. Because you can use that on certain curios to get more food. Oh, it's a bunch of bugs. So, with a bunch of bugs, what do? You try to kill the bugs that do the most damage. That's that guy in the back. The stun is very handy here. Expose this guy. Maybe get a kill. No kill, but debuffed is nice. Grave Nibble, you dare. Nice miss, asshat. So he was stunned. He's slowed down or something dumb. Put on that restoration. Let's see, what do I want to do? I think that we open a vein here. Get a kill on the one dude who's still alive who has yet to really add a turn. Now, manacle the spider, guaranteed. And then stab this dude? Yeah, because Prost's the only thing keeping him alive. Easy enough.
A trifling victory.
And then a pile of scrolls, huh? Hey, wait, what's inside the pile of scrolls, buddy? Well-rendered map of the road ahead. Well, we know there's like actually still a million room fights left. This is such a dumb mission. Like, I'm actually a little mad. Nice little scout here is maybe handy for us. Okay, so we've got like a million rooms left. I am really just perturbed by the sheer amount of them. But, hey, you know what? Shit happens. There's a trap here. Don't forget that. Nice disarm there, friend. You won't die of a heart attack anytime soon. No, sir. So we could camp here. We're going to go up instead. We know it's a room fight. We know it's going to be rough. Oh my god, especially a dark light. But it is the fastest way to get to where we're needing to go. This should hurt both of them enough that they're very close to death. Anything at all should do the trick now. Bring this one forward, or just crit kill it. That's fine too. What does your buff do? More prot. Interesting. Oh, jeez. That's usually paired with a pretty serious stun by the time it's done. Yeah, he's stunned. Okay, go ahead, start reclaiming him. He needs to survive somehow. That little bit of 2 HP per turn sort of deal might actually end up being enough. Grave Nibble. Nice dodge for once in our lives. So both of these dudes are dead. Like, they're already killed. Don't even worry about it. The next time that they have a turn, they're toast. With that said, nice kill there. I suggest that you go ahead and use some Absolution here. Get some heal both for your HP and your stress. He's dead, and he's dead at the same time. Not yet. We have another chance to reclaim first. Goodness. Thank you, gang. I appreciate it. It's 4 per round. Might as well also reduce some stress by killing him for yourself. Or not. That's cool, too.
Remind yourself that
oh, what the hell is this?
and insidious
The thing is murderous and unforgiving, but it carries treasure that can't be found anywhere else. Additionally, those who survive its terrible onslaught may earn unique quirks. Remember, retreat is always a valid option. What's your blight resist? Not super high. I have no idea what you do. What's your stun resist? Quite high. I suggest we go wild on this one and do as much damage as possible, as fast as we can. Now, that is going to make Columbell go crazy. Masochistic, even. But, you know what? That's just fine. It means that we're trading around marked. Go for a slam. It's a little bit of a hit. Does some damage. You need to go ahead and puncture, which will reduce their speed and do some more debuffs on top of that. Time for some redemption. Thank you. I appreciate you moving forward. Get in that duelist advance. Nice crit. That's the good shit right there. Now you, Transfixing Shard. I don't like that. That was a lot of stress. Okay, so he's about to go bananas. And he's rapturous, as they always are. I keep forgetting that they only do raptures. Like, I know that they only do one thing, but I keep forgetting, you know, what it's called. Okay, that's actually exactly something I could have asked you to do. Phase Nah. That's a lot of stress and a lot of pain. Oh my god. Well, he'll definitely have a chance to do his thing later on. Return to the stars. Bad news, Bear. Please get the kill on that thing right away. Or on him. Get it on him. Nice little kill there. Which brings him back into range. Go ahead and puncture. A little bit more of that debuff going on is very handy. You need to exsanguinate, please. Don't do it. Don't do it. I need you to attack one thing. He's vigorous? Oh my god. Yes! Okay, so you know what? Abominations are the best thing that ever existed. Go ahead and exsanguinate him, please. It'll heal you, bleed him, crit him. It's great news. That's awesome. That's 6 damage. That's 30 damage. He's already almost dead. You're already almost dead too, actually, now I think about it. Come on then, I'm already dead on the inside. That's very edgelord of you. We could go for Open Vein. I think that's worth it. Let's see, what does this do? 5 to 9? It's a little bit less. Yeah, Open Vein. A little bit more bleed, why not? He resisted the debuff, but he got the bleed, so that's 8 per turn right now. Transfixing Shard. You know what? That's fine. If he gets to Death's Door, that's pretty much exactly where we want him. Weakening Shard. That crit, though. What did that do? A bunch of debuff, like just a bunch of negative resisty nonsense. Return to the stars. Yeah, stop it, though. So he made another friend. Okay, so at this point, I definitely want to keep the Abomination right where it is. Because now we can start to do Rake, which is a great way to kind of speed things up on this fight. Thank you. Now, you're too far in the back. Thank you, I was going to say. So expose him. Thank you, a little bit of a debuff there. Phase Not does not bother me on that guy. If he gets close to dying of a heart attack, as far as I'm concerned, that's just gravy. Yep, there's the heart attack. So hopefully he survives this. There's Death's Door. Nice proc. Go for an exsanguinate, please. You should stop doing that. Exsanguinate him. Gives himself a heal. Starts bleeding him for 6 damage per round. He's down 10. Phase now. Stop it, though. Like, I'd like a turn, please. I've got so many people on the edge of a heart attack, but I think that this is worth it. Duelist Advance, not going to do much, but this will do something, I guess. He is not taking any damage. Where did all this proc come from? Because he's below 45% HP. Oh my god. That's really, really rough. Okay, so he's just making heart attacks all over the place. That's all this guy does. 100%, you're going to rake them in the face. It's another kill. He's down to 1. Just do it.
Came from the stars. Let it return to them.
Okay, so that was terrifying. We're already, like, we're practically dead. On so many levels. 20 common shards is well worth it, I think. I think as well we could probably stand to get rid of what? You know what? The citrine ain't worth it. The gold is worth far more. Sharpening sheath, it's worth money. At the very least, it's worth money. Might as well replace it this way, and then the emeralds. We're all about to die of a heart attack, so you know what? Just ditch whatever you've got. We're leaving. Honestly, we can't go any further.
Ignorance of your enemy and of yourself will invariably lead to defeat.
You know, the game thinks this was a defeat. It does. It sincerely thought that this was a defeat. We got 1,000,000 crests, which is what we were looking to do. We got some money, right? We got comet shards. We faced 2, like, bosses. I'll take it, honestly. Lethargy's bad. Skilled Gambler's good. 1 hero per roster. Prismatic Isolation. What? Oysterham is turning into a god. He's like Perry. He's like Perry. He's gonna be a golden boy. So yeah, that thing from the stars.
In time, you will know
Kind of
the
crazy.
tragic extent
And we managed to
of
make
my
it through.
failings.
We even beat the Shambler too, so that gave us a sweet trinket. Unequip all trinkets, please. Yep, unequip all trinkets on heroes. Sort by rarity. Alright, so now we actually have, like, a unique trinket. We also got a bunch of combat shards, which allows us to buy other unique trinkets. Actually, we can even get this Dirge for the Devoured. Interesting. If medicinal herbs are in inventory, we can just get a broken key, which is more accuracy and more stun skill chance, which is disgusting. Look, I thought that was a very successful mission. Actually, all things considered, we're gonna not use any of those guys in the next mission because they're all wigging out. We're gonna have to go for a level 3 mission. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. And we still need money too, by the way. So keep that in mind. I'm looking at this and I'm thinking, hey, if we're gonna go in for a level 3 mission of any description whatsoever, the Weald seems to have quite a few of them. The Cove has a boss, and that, oh, it gives us a good relic. If we can, you know what? I think we'll try out for this. If we can get this boss killed off, we'll be able to actually give our bounty hunters something to deal damage with. Like, our bounty hunters will become a DPS class for us, which is really important, I think. Yes, I think that's time for a boss next time. But that's next time. For now, you know what? Very confused kind of episode on my part, but I think it was a fun time. I think that we had a successful mission despite the fact that we didn't win it, and all things considered, could be a lot worse. Colin Bell, while you're in here though, check out the medical ward, please. That 4-speed cannot be allowed to stick around. Oysterham is another golden boy. Unique quirks. Some quirks are unique, meaning only one hero on a roster can have them at a time. Unique quirks are shown by the special symbol on the left of the quirk name. If you don't want that hero to have the unique quirk, you can remove it in the sanitarium like the other quirks. This can be useful if you're trying to get a quirk to develop on a more suitable hero. You know what? Prismatic Isolation's fine. That's sick. Debuff resist on an abomination? Yeah, sign me up. That would have been really cool on somebody like Malzol, but like, you get the idea. Point is, fine mission. We had a good time. Thanks for watching, everybody. I'll keep working on fixing the stuttering and all that stuff, but for now, I don't know what's going on with that. Hopefully I can fix it for next time. Thanks for watching. Hope you folks enjoyed yourselves. If you did, be sure to let me know. Hit the like button down below. If you want to see some more, subscribe. Hit the bell for notifications when these videos go live. Shambler down. That thing for the stars down. I'll see you folks next time.